Okay, so today we start chapter 8, which covers matrices. And matrices have a lot of use in solving systems and solving various other problems. Um, so yeah, to solve matrices, you can either do it by hand and or using a graphing calculator, and I'll show you both once we get to those sections where we're solving matrices. But for today, all we're practicing in 8.1 is going between what's called an augmented matrix, right? So pulling the coefficients from a system, right, and writing it in matrix form, and writing a matrix, taking a matrix and writing the system, right? So going back and forth. So yeah, so today it's really straightforward, pretty simple. All you're going to do, if you're looking at this, we have 3 equations, 3 unknowns. So I'm going to draw my first bracket, and what I'm taking is the coefficients in front of each variable. So you have 2, 1, 2, right? 3, -5, -1, 1, -2, -3. Now we also include what each of these equations are equal to, right? How they separate this is with a line, okay, or a dashed line. I've seen that too. So it's 2, 4, and -6. Okay, and so that would be your augmented matrix that, you could do, row operations or reduce row echelon form to solve. You can do a bunch of stuff, or find the inverse, or whatever. Okay, this one, when you don't have a variable, like the second equation doesn't have an x, and then the third equation doesn't have an x or y, right? You still leave a number there, but that number is 0, right? So if we draw our thing, we have 1, -1, 1, 8, 0x, right? Because there's no x, so 0x, 1y, -12, oops, I got my line, -15, right? 0, 0, 1z equals 1. Okay, so that would be your augmented matrix for that one. Okay, now going backwards the opposite way, you're given an augmented matrix, right? The system, right? So looking at this, we have 5x, we have 3 columns, so that'll be x, y, and z. Those are usually the most common, right? You can also use a, b, and c, but x, y, and z are usually the 3 variables that they always use. So 5x plus 0y. I don't have to write 0y. I mean, you can, but since it's 0, you don't. So 5x minus 3z equals -11. With 0x, I don't write it. I have 1y. Well, let me rewrite this. So it's 5x. I'll leave some space for y. Plus 3z. Awesome. Okay, so 5. My board's not cooperating today. So plus 3z equals -11. I have 0x plus y minus 4z equals 12. And then I have 7x plus 2y equals 3, right? If you kind of shove this all together, I know it's kind of spread out. I left it spread out so you can kind of see, okay, the holes are where the zeros are. So if you just shoved everything together, how it would be written in a book, right, or a problem in a book, it would be 5x plus 3z equals 11. Y minus 4z equals 12. And 7x plus 2y equals 3, right? So it's just kind of nice and neat. Okay, that is what we're doing today. So this would be your answer. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. Either a comment or thanks.